Let's talk legends. On Broadway, no one stands taller than Rodgers and Hammerstein. Their names are synonymous with the golden age of musical theater, and their influence is felt in every corner of the stage, even today. Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II, together, their partnership didn't just create hit shows, it redefined what musical theater could be, setting a new standard for storytelling and artistry. Before they arrived, musicals were mostly light entertainment, fun songs and dances loosely strung together with little connection to the plot. Rodgers and Hammerstein asked, "What if the songs told the story?" And with that question, they changed everything. Suddenly, music and lyrics became essential to the characters and the narrative. Their music became the heartbeat of American culture, from the sweeping hills of The Sound of Music to the open plains of Oklahoma. Their melodies and stories captured the spirit of a nation. They tackled big themes: prejudice, war, love, and hope, making musicals matter in a way they never had before. Their shows invited audiences to think, to feel, and to dream. Every Broadway writer today owes them a debt. Their innovations paved the way for generations of artists, inspiring new voices to push boundaries and tell bold stories. Their shows aren't museum pieces. They feel alive every time they're performed, bursting with energy and emotion, connecting with audiences of all ages. Whether it's a high school stage or a Broadway revival, their work still packs an emotional punch. Young performers and seasoned pros alike find new meaning in their words and music. The characters are real, the music is timeless, and the emotions are as powerful now as they were decades ago. Their songs speak a universal language of hope and perseverance, resonating with anyone who's ever faced a challenge or chased a dream. Rodgers and Hammerstein didn't just write for their era, they wrote for all time. Their stories and melodies continue to inspire, generation after generation. That's why their legacy is untouchable. True, undeniable genius, Broadway's kings, forever. So, who were they? Rodgers, the melody master, whose tunes could make you hum for days. Hammerstein, the poet, who could turn a simple phrase into something unforgettable. Together, they were more than just a composer and a lyricist. They were a creative force that would change the face of musical theater forever. Both had tasted success before teaming up, but when they joined forces, something extraordinary happened. They didn't just write shows, they sparked a revolution that would ripple through Broadway and beyond. Their very first collaboration, Oklahoma, didn't just open on Broadway, it flipped the entire scene upside down, setting a new standard for what musicals could be. They pioneered the integrated musical, where songs and dances weren't just for show, but actually drove the plot forward and revealed the inner lives of the characters. Every number had a purpose. Each song revealed character, advanced the story, or set the mood in a way that felt natural and essential, not just entertaining. Suddenly, musicals could tackle real issues: prejudice in South Pacific, cultural clashes in The King and I, redemption in Carousel. They weren't afraid to address topics that mattered, making audiences think as well as feel. They proved musicals could be profound, not just fun. Rodgers and Hammerstein showed that theater could move you to tears, spark conversations, and leave a lasting impact. Their partnership lasted 17 years, producing 11 groundbreaking shows and winning a mountain of awards. Their trophy shelves overflowed, but their true legacy was the way they transformed the art form. Rodgers would often write the music first, Hammerstein would fit the words, creating a seamless blend of emotion and story that felt effortless, yet was meticulously crafted. Their formula became the gold standard for generations of musical theater creators, inspiring countless artists to follow in their footsteps. They made Broadway a place for both dazzling entertainment and deep, meaningful storytelling. Their influence? It's still everywhere, echoing in every curtain call and every new show. That's the magic of Rodgers and Hammerstein, the duo who truly changed everything. Let's talk hits, starting with Oklahoma in 1943. It opened quietly, with a cowboy singing "Oh, What a Beautiful Mornin'," a total game-changer. The dream ballet, the realness, the emotional depth, it was revolutionary. Then came Carousel with "If I Loved You and You'll Never Walk Alone," songs that became anthems of hope. The Sound of Music introduced millions to their world. Julie Andrews, The Mountains, and unforgettable songs like "Do Re Mi" and "Climb Every Mountain." The King and I explored cultural clashes with grace and intelligence. Their music and stories became part of our lives, not just theater history. They blended personal drama with epic themes, making every show feel intimate and grand. Their shows defined Broadway's golden age. That's the power of their writing. Fast forward to 2002, Carnegie Hall hosts Something Wonderful, a tribute to Rodgers and Hammerstein. Broadway and Hollywood stars gathered to celebrate their legacy. The concert was broadcast nationwide, introducing their music to a new generation. Audra McDonald, Kristen Chenoweth, and Julie Andrews brought fresh life to classic songs. Each performance honored the duo's timeless artistry. The tribute proved their songs weren't just classics, they were still relevant, still powerful. It was more than a concert, it was a cultural event. The artistic community said thank you to the men who built Broadway's foundation. For fans and newcomers alike, it was pure magic. Their legacy shone brighter than ever. Behind the scenes, their story is just as fascinating. Oh, What a Beautiful Mornin' was a risky, quiet opening. Hammerstein fought for it, and it became iconic. Edelweiss from The Sound of Music sounds like a folk song, but it was their last song together. Hammerstein wrote it while battling cancer. Even their flop, Allegro, inspired Stephen Sondheim, who learned from Hammerstein's process. Rodgers was all business. Hammerstein, the warm mentor. They rarely worked in the same room, but their chemistry was undeniable. Hammerstein once said it was a pleasure to write lyrics for Rodgers' singable music. Their partnership was pure creative magic. Even their failures shaped the future of Broadway. Together, they created something greater than the sum of their parts. Why are we still singing their songs in 2025? What is it about Rodgers and Hammerstein that keeps their music alive, echoing through theaters and living rooms, generation after generation? It's because Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote about what truly matters: love, hope, and the power of community. Their stories connect us, reminding us of our shared dreams and struggles. Their themes are timeless, their optimism sincere. No matter the era, their music feels fresh, relevant, and deeply moving. Even in darkness, their music offers hope. Their songs are a light that guides us through uncertainty, lifting our spirits when we need it most. Rodgers' melodies soar with emotion. Hammerstein's lyrics are pure poetry, painting pictures of longing, joy, and resilience. Every word and note is crafted to move you, to make you feel seen and understood, as if the music was written just for you. They broke the rules, creating a new art form, the integrated musical, where story, song, and dance became inseparable. Every modern musical owes them a debt, drawing inspiration from their innovation and courage to dream bigger. Their influence is woven into Broadway's DNA, shaping the very heart of American musical theater. Their songs remind us to be brave, to love deeply, and to never give up hope, no matter the odds. When Maria sings "Climb Every Mountain," she's singing to all of us, encouraging us to pursue our dreams, no matter how distant they seem. When Carousel's cast sings "You'll Never Walk Alone," it's a message of solidarity and comfort, a promise that we're never truly alone. Their music is a gift, offering joy, comfort, and inspiration to anyone who listens, no matter their age. And their legacy will continue to enchant, uplift, and unite audiences for generations to come, ensuring their songs will always climb every mountain.